Hello and welcome to this podcast / ritual. I have got some light in the room from the TV, but it's going to turn off in 30 seconds because it has a timer. And I'm in the darkest room possible. Basically, there's only like a little red phone light and maybe a little bit of light through the curtains, but nothing big. So we are ready to go. I have the 5 candles in front of me. I've got 4 big ones. They're all on top of DVD, so I don't stain the carpet basically with wax. And the scribble one that I have, which is the last 5th candle to light differently, I put my blood on it because it was hard to prick myself. I could actually prick myself, but I couldn't get blood from it. So basically, I tried to put blood on there before, and hopefully that's not going against the rules because there's literally a little bit of blood on the scroll. That's all you need. For noise that's happening before the ritual, there is my hamster in the background in the kitchen. If there's any rustling sort of thing that you hear before the ritual or any time, that's probably my hamster. And also I've got cats, so if you hear any cat noises, that's from that. But any bangs or if I would be shocked if I heard any bangs. So you would know it's not the hamster, for example. If it's the cats or the hamster, I would know what sort of sound that is. So I would actually tell you guys if I hear anything that doesn't happen usually. So yeah, I've got my salt with me, and I've got garlic for protection because you're meant to have a protection rock or something special like that, but it said online you can use garlic, so I hope it's nothing rubbish because, you know, normally they say about vampires with garlic, but I don't believe in garlic with vampires, so we'll have to wait and see. But it is a horrible smell to some people, so I guess it should work with the demons. So basically I've got my lighter so I can read the paper because it's literally dark in here before the candles light on. So I'm playing alone, and it said something about being a virgin if you had about 3 or 2 people playing. I don't think that includes being alone, so that's too late to sort of be doing, but hopefully it works and we're going to give it a go. Basically, I've got everything that I need, and all I have to do is make the salt in a circle and no one can step in. I've locked the cats upstairs with the door closed, and obviously the hamsters in the cage, so nothing else will be going in the circle, and I didn't want to risk that because if my cats are haunted or anything wrong happens to my cats, then I would be freaking the fuck out. So yeah, I'm going to do the salt circle now, and after I'm meant to be putting the salt outside. I can't hoover it or anything, so I don't really need a big circle, just big enough for everything to be. Whoops. This is so hard, you guys. And there's trains going by sometimes. I don't know when the trains will be going, but yeah, just in case you hear that as well. And something like that is the traffic outside. So I have my circle. It's the best accurate circle I can get, really. So yeah, that's basically get reading of what there is to do because I've got everything on me. So I have my curtains closed. My protection thing is garlic, but it's in front of me. So if I do need to put it in my pocket, I will, and you're meant to keep it on you for days after this ritual. I've drawn the salted circle. I can't enter in it, no one can enter in it. Maybe apparently the Raven Man can appear in the circle, I don't know. So there's that. I've got the candles in front of me, and I have to call out these sentences that are very, very creepy, and yeah, on 4 candles, and then there's something completely different for the last one. So I have to say, on this dark night, I call on the Raven Man, appear before me here and now, and do my will. That's what I meant to say as I light all 4 candles. So I guess we're going to go ahead and do that and then move on to the next step. I will be doing more challenges like this on YouTube, but this is the very first one, so I wanted to see if it would work on my own first before I capture anything. I'm actually shitting myself. Like I am really, really scared and nervous, but I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, and hopefully something does happen. So here it goes. On this dark night, I call on the Raven Man appear before. Me, here and now. And do my will. And for the last one, I have to put my blood, and I've used blood beforehand, and it's totally my blood. It's on the stick thing and it's on the scribble's head. So it's on the candle. For the next steps, I've got to light the 5th candle and say, the flame is my beacon, the blood is my sacrifice. And the 5th candle is lighted. Now I have to wait for a noise or a sign from the Raven Man, and then I can continue to ask questions. So I'm just going to wait here until I hear something. It's literally the quietest it's ever been in this house without the cats and without the rest. Okay, so I can't hear anything, nothing's really going on. So I think I might start asking him questions. And maybe see if that will help. Know that he's here. If you're here, please make yourself known, the Raven Man. If anybody or any spirit or demon is in his presence, please make yourself known now. I'm not hearing anything. If you're here, please make yourself known. If you're here, Raven Man, please make yourself known by tapping on something or making yourself aware, knocking something over. Okay, so I just heard the TV, like, you know, like the engine of it, I don't know how to describe it, it went on. And I don't think that ever happens, and I don't think that, like, nothing's on. But it was only like a faint sound, and I heard footsteps, like creaking on the stairs, but I don't know if that's a sign. I'm not scared by it, I don't think, I'm just like aware of it. So I think I'm going to try again. The Raven Man, if you're here, please make another sound if that was you. So I can hear footsteps again, but it's nothing scary. Or it's nothing I'm really concerned about, or like, no, I don't think that he's here by that, so I'm going to keep going. Mr. Raven Man, if you're here, please tap on something or make yourself known. Can you tell me why you don't want to make a sound? Okay, so I hear nothing at all since of what I've said, if it is him or not. I don't know if he is here. I don't know if this is going to work. I think I'm going to turn off the recording and try and ask a question myself, or two, to see if I hear anything without being on record, and see if I get anything. And obviously I'll update you guys if I hear anything or if something happens. I think it's the only way to try it out because nothing's happening so far. So I'm going to pause this broadcast and see if I get any result without recording. Okay, so I'm back, you guys. I've tried to let him have permission to come in. I will basically do that again on recording to make him have my permission in case you're meant to do that. But basically I haven't heard one thing since turning off the recording. I was like about 3 minutes asking for it to make itself known, but it hasn't. I really don't think this is going to work on this challenge, or this ritual. But basically I will keep going. Raven Man, if you're here, you have permission to come in my home or to make yourself known, to do anything you want. And thank you for coming, even if you don't make a sound. Raven Man, you have my blood. You can use the power to make a sound. I can hear the house moving, but I don't think that's any sign of the Raven Man. I believe that you're here. Please make a sign. Okay, so that's nothing. I don't know if I should end it or carry on, but he's obviously not here, it doesn't seem. I mean, it could have worked, it might have not, but I definitely know that I haven't really heard any random sounds apart from those two things, but that was it. Like, there wasn't anything dramatic, and I don't believe that was paranormal at all, what I've heard today. So I might just have to end it. End this ritual, and maybe try again another time. Oh my god. I don't know what it is, but I heard like, I don't know if you know, like those paper, or like when you detach like sort of a sticky cotton thing away from another sticky cotton thing, it makes that sound. I just heard that by the curtain by the window, and there's no cats in the living room, so I don't know if that's any sound, but I haven't heard that before, that's for sure. So I think I might continue and see if it was him, if he'll do any more. The Raven Man, if you're here, please make a sound if that was you. Raven Man, I will be closing my eyes like I am now, waiting for a sound for you to make yourself known. Okay, so nothing is happening. I can't really explain those 3 different types of sounds I had, but like I said, I don't think that's paranormal. I think that I might end this ritual and do another one maybe, or do this one some other time. But for me at this moment, this is not working, and I would never edit any sounds in. I wouldn't like fake anything, so if I've got nothing, that means I've got nothing, and if I've got something, then obviously it's real, because, you know, I'm not one of those people who fake things. Not saying that everybody does, but I'm sure some people do. So yeah, I'm not that type of person, so if you did hear anything in the voice recording that I didn't hear, it wasn't added in, or anything like that, just to make myself clear. So I think I'm definitely going to end the ritual because basically I haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. And yeah, basically I've got close the candles, like take the light out by my fingers, or I might just slam my hand down and hopefully it'll stop the candle. You can't blow them out. The candles have flickered a little bit in a weird way, but I wouldn't say that's out of the ordinary, so I think I'll definitely have to end it now. Yeah, and I've got to put the salt outside, but I'll carry on recording while I do all that. So let's end this ritual. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything really, so hopefully we can next time. Thank you for coming, the Raven Man, if you were here. I don't know if you did make any sounds, but thank you anyway if that was you. I release you now, Raven Man. I've got to put the salt outside. Because it can't be hoovered up or anything. I'm just going to scoop it up. Still can't see anything. I'm going to put this speaker light on. It's just a little blue thing. I don't think I can turn the 4 lights on yet. Okay, so I've got my salt just about. I'm going to have to hoover up the rest. But that goes outside anyway, technically. So hopefully it won't cause any problems. My hands are literally full of salt right now. I'm going to have to put it outside. Okay. Oh my god, Henry just scared me. Okay, so I'm releasing the salt now. Okay, so I have released the salt and I'm turning the light on now. Holy shit, like my cat Henry, he came in from outside and he fucking made me jump. Oh my god, that's the scariest jump, but I didn't expect that at all. So I have the lights on now. I'm going to wash my fingers and hopefully it doesn't dispose of the salt. Majority of it's gone outside in the grass. So technically I've done what it says. So yeah, that's basically it for this ritual. Thank you for listening in. That scratching sound, that was more the weirdest one out of them all. Since obviously the TV didn't go on, but the sound of the engine sort of thing turned up. That was weird, but I don't think that was the demon or anything. And the footsteps could have been just the cats upstairs. So, you know, I believe in this stuff, but I'm just making like possibilities of what it could be. It could totally be the demon, we don't know. But the scratching sound, I really don't know, because Henry was outside and that was coming through the curtains and no one was in the living room with me. So, you know, that could have been it, but he didn't make any sounds after that, if that was him. So thank you guys for listening to the podcast, and hopefully next time we can catch something more unlike this time. I'll see you soon. Don't forget to check out my YouTube and follow me on social medias if you haven't. Bye guys, and I'll see you next time.